All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host, Dre Day FX, where as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex indices and middle markets. Hope everyone had a great morning here. So it's Thursday, December, is it the 11th? Yes, December 11th here today. So I'm here with the cat here. Oria is right here with me, chilling. So let's get onto it here, guys. Let's get it. So make sure to like and subscribe always, guys. So let's start with the analysis here. So let's look at what happened here in regard to the interest rate. So if you remember yesterday, I told you guys that I was expecting the interest rate here to be reduced here in the US for from a quarter percent. So we're at 375. So if I go back here from yesterday's news calendar on Forex Factory, you see clearly that we had at 375, and that's what we're expecting. The last cut was at 4. We're at 425 to 4. Now we're at 375. So that's perfect. And after that news event here, market did the push to the upside a little bit more, and we're closed in positive here overall. So that was perfect. And now we're gonna look at today's news calendar. We had some CHS news at London. Other than that, for US, we have unemployment claim that came out here at 8:30. So that was negative here. So 236K. We're expecting at 220. The last one was at 192. So that is a that's bad news here in regards to the unmovable claim. But for the rest, we have natural gas storage here at 10:30, and the 30-year bond auction here later on at 1 p.m. But other than that, pretty straightforward here in regards to the news. Let's look at the TV Alert app. So this is the application here that I created here, guys, prior with the bullish and bearish momentum here in the market. So it's not actual, it's signals here, alerts for the direction of the market here, what to expect. And just have to trade accordingly based off of that or on your own analysis here. So basically you're gonna have a ticker here at the top. That is the news ticker. So Bloomberg and Fox Business News articles. Also, we have the signals here for the day. So we have 5 signals here this morning at London. And you have the upcoming, the latest the latest alert. That was this one here. That was a Friends 44 a buy. And you have the list of the signals here for the day and the previous days. So that was yesterday's news here at the bottom here. And this is today's signals here. So we had a buy here for Friends 40, a sell on UK 100, a sell on German, a sell on Euro 50, and a buy again for France 40. So that was the news here. And at the bottom here, you have the economic calendar. So you have to select the actual country that you're trading on. Since we're trading indices here, I'm focusing on the US. And the upcoming news here event here will be on the 16th. So that will be on Thursday. We have a lot of news here that will be coming out. So that's going to be interesting here. And finally, we have the indicators here going to be using. So I'm just going to scroll down here on the 15-minute chart. Boom. So This indicator here is the pivot high-low edge. So this is giving you pivot points in for bullish or bearish movement here in the market. And all the indicators that I'm showing you guys are indicators that I created. So you're not going to see them anywhere else than here. So this indicator here provide you with the basically the price for the pivot points here, and visually it's helping you to see exactly higher lows, higher highs, lower lows, lower highs in the market. So right now we have lower highs here, we have a high here. Now we're going to see exactly if we're going to be breaking above this high at the market open for US30. If not, we should be breaking to the downside here to break those lows here to the bottom. We have a lot of lows here to be breaking to the downside here. All right. So we may create a higher low right now, a lower high, sorry. So that's high, lower high. And then we're going to break those lows here at the bottom here. So we'll see exactly how it's going to happen. Next, we have point of control and volume weighted average price, so POC and VWAP. So instead of having the DOM, if you're in futures, you know that there's the DOM that with price going up and down, and you see the point of control and all that stuff. So instead of having that, I created an indicator here that's going to calculate that from the previous day. And on top of that, you have the current day VWAP that will be shown in the dynamic point of control also at the same time at the background. But me, I'm more focused on the point of control and VWAP from the previous day. And those are the levels that I'm looking for in regards to taking a buy or sell here and see exactly levels to look for in regards to the market. All right. So pretty straightforward on that. And finally here, we have supply and demand. So supply and demand zone. So as you can see, we had a lot of demand zone here that pushed the price to the upside. Now we're waiting for a supply zone that will push the price down here. So if that's the case, if we break those supply zones here, we're gonna have those demand zones. That means that we're gonna have supply zones that will push the price down lower. All right. So pretty straightforward on that. Off of that. So for our live, we're going to be looking at the pivot points and point of control. And I'm just going to remove those indicators here. Yeah, and this is fair value gaps here also. So we have a lot of fair value gaps here that is created. So that's perfect. And we'll remove this pivot point with that. There we go. All right. So on our live, we're going to be looking at the US30, NASDAQ, S&P 500, Russell 2000, gold, and GER40. So those will be the signals here for the day. So we still have 4 minutes here, 4 minutes left before market open. In the meanwhile, we're going to be looking at the alerts that we receive in at London Open. So we had German for a sell. So let's look at that. Yeah, so German as a sell, low at 3. Yeah, we have a small sell here, but it still had a continuation here to the upside. Euro 50, same thing. UK 100 was a sell also, and we had a buy on French 40. So that was the good signal here. So buy here, we had 2 buys here, and we're still pushing to the upside here. So that's perfect. So me, most likely I'm gonna focus on US30 here. On on the live. I'm just gonna make sure that this is open. Yes, that's perfect. So still testing the automation also. Yesterday the automation made 700 on the demo account. So just finalizing that automation here. So it's going to run smoothly by next year. So that means in a couple of weeks. So that's going to be very interesting here to see. So yesterday there was a big snowstorm here in Canada. So after the call, I will have to shovel some snow. It's all good. It's all good. So let's close this. All right. And perfect. All right. So like I said, right now we're gonna see exactly what the market at market open, what's gonna happen. So you're less than a minute. So we have this pivot point right here. That is the high of the latest move here. So this is the high of the market on US30. So we'll see exactly if we're going to break that high. If not, we should be pushing to the downside. Remember, we have the unemployment claim was negative here, so we may start to push to the downside. So maybe creating a new high and then start to go down. All right, so 9:30. So let's see how everything goes. So we're pushing right now. We'll see exactly if price wants to break that pivot point high. All right, so we're pushing here. All right, so we are pushing right now, pushing to the upside. So let's look at the 1 hour. So that 9-hour candle started already. So we are pushing. We have those highs here that we may start to reach. So that was another pivot point here on the H1. So that was the price here, and we have lower highs here. So we just broke that lower high right there. And we have the other one here that is at the top. So let's put a horizontal line on those levels. Just gonna make sure that we have that. There you go. I'll put those two, boom, boom. And let's go back here on the 15. Remember, we just started the session here. Don't have any alert yet. So everything is looking bullish here. All right, so we are pushing. All right, so everything is looking bullish here. So we have those highs here. So I put the lines here off of those previous swing highs.
By Russell 2000.
So Russell 2000 is a buy.
171.8 on 15 minutes time frame at time 9 hours 35 minutes and 56 seconds. By RTY at price 2,571.8 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 35 minutes and 56 seconds.
So we have a Russell buy right
By
now.
RTY at price
US30 is flying right now. So where I put those two lines here, those are previous pivot points off of the 1 hour. So it's still pushing here.
71.8 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 35 minutes and 56 seconds.
Still pushing here to the upside.
By US30 at price
So US30 is a buy.
7.8 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 36 minutes and 56 seconds. By US30 at price 48,307.8 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 36 minutes and 56 seconds.
All right, so we're bullish here on that.
By US30 at price 48,307.8 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 36 minutes and 56 seconds.
All right, so we're at those levels here right now, still pushing here. The H4 is looking good to the upside. Got some liquidity here at the top. 500 is a buy.
Buy US 500 at price 6,867.8 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 38 minutes and 15 seconds. Buy US 500 at price 6,867.8 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 38 minutes and 15 seconds. Buy US 500 at price 6,867.8 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 38 minutes and 15 seconds.
All right, so all right, so we are pushing here to the upside. We'll still have on the H4, we still have the those pivot points here at the top. I think it's the same pivot points here that we have on H1. Yep. So all right, so everything is in the up and up. So this is basically, this is the all-time high. So we're pushing towards those all-time high right now. Gold buy. So let's look at gold. Buy on gold. Gold buy here. Let's see if gold is going up here, should be breaking those pivot points here at the top. So this is the last lower high. You have this one here, and we have this one here. So gold's whole time high was right here. So trying to, it seems that we're creating a bull flag right now. So we're have a little squeeze here. We have a lot of lower highs here. Lower highs here and higher lows right here. So that's going to be interesting here. Nasdaq sell. I have a sell on Nasdaq right now. German 44 buy also. So we have all of the signals here today. German 44 buy. But that Nasdaq here is still bullish here, pretty sure. Automation is still in the buy right now. Everything is looking bullish. So that's why you have to look at the actual structure here in regards to when you get the signals here, make sure to look at the structure of the actual price. US Nasdaq here is here, but we're doing a high low. So we have a pivot point right here. So if we're actually going down, we should be breaking that low here. If not, it will be a higher low that will be created before going up. All right, so we break those two zones here on US30. So we are in all-time highs. So what did close? $440. That's Nasdaq here. All right, so it's 9:45. Still, first 15 minutes was pretty exciting here overall, guys. So everything is looking good. Nasdaq here is we had a sell here on Nasdaq. Let's go back on the 15. Yeah, Nasdaq is looking to go short. I'll switch that to 30 minutes light. So I made some adjustment here on the automation. So it stopped trading here 30 minutes after market open. Don't need a lot of time to trade. I remember when I started trading, I was on the chart here for at least maybe 7 or 8 hours, even 10 hours, just looking at charts, exactly what's happening here. And as the more that you're looking at the chart, the more that you're gonna know that you don't need to be on the chart for a certain amount of time. You just have to target a specific session. So for me, it was London, New York, but now I'm more focusing on New York because I'm focusing on trading indices and not Forex. So, but even on the indices at London, it's still good also. But before I had a window of trading for maybe an hour and a half. Now I'm going to reduce it for maybe 15 to 30 minutes. So, so that way you make your profit, or you're taking trades here for 20 minutes a day, and then you have the rest of your day here to do other things here, working on product, all that stuff. So that's going to be interesting here. So. Oh yeah, I mean, yes, that's it. It's not alpha. Nice reversing. All right, so it's what, 10? It's gonna be 10 o'clock here in about 10 minutes. So we had a sell on NASDAQ, so it's looking, so that's good here on that. German was a buy. So we had German for buy. We had the US30 for buy. Well, we break those all-time those high here, so I think we're going to be reversing right now.